This is Mark with ClickFunnels, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can integrate with ZenPlanner in your ClickFunnels account. So the first thing I'm going to make sure that I have is an opt-in page and a thank you page, and this could be in any funnel with any number of pages, but on the page where you are capturing your leads, you're going to want to make sure that you have the same fields that you're going to have in your ZenPlanner form. So I'm going to go ahead and show you in ZenPlanner what you're going to do. So you got to make sure that you first have a program under programs here. Once you have a program, you would go to registration options, and this is all under the setup menu. Click on the program for which you want to add prospects from your ClickFunnels page, and you're going to select the fields that you want to have on your form. So you could use any number of fields here. I can have all these fields if I like. I just need to make sure that I also add these to my ClickFunnels page. I'm going to go to my confirmation page, and I'm going to get the thank you page URL from my funnel here, from my thank you page, because that's going to send the users to this thank you page when they opt in. And then I'm going to need to go to the widget. And what I'm going to do is grab this URL here, and I'm going to copy that and actually open that in another tab. And this part gets a little bit tricky. You may need a developer to help you out with this. You'll notice that this isn't updated because I need to save the changes here. So make sure you do that. If I refresh the page, it'll show all these fields here as well. Now, you'll notice that these are radio buttons, so these actually aren't going to submit to ZenPlanner. So I'm not going to be adding that to my ClickFunnels page. The only fields that are going to submit are the text input fields. So I'm going to go ahead and update this form. And it looks like this one is a date select. Oh, they just has this date picker here. So this should work just fine. That's a text input field as well. So let's go ahead and remove gender here. I'm going to save changes again and refresh the page. So there, now you can see I have all these fields. And I'm going to right click just anywhere on this field and click inspect. And this is going to bring up the inspector where you see all the code. And like I said, this part gets a little bit tricky, but where you're going to want to look for is where it says form ID. And you're going to need this entire element basically. So I'm going to right click that, copy element. And I can go ahead and close this out. Then I'm going to go back to my ClickFunnels page in the editor. Open the email, and I'm going to go ahead and remove this. That's what I was using before. And I'm going to select HTML form, integrate existing form, and I'm going to paste this code in. Parse and save, and it looks like it's found some script, so I'm going to need to remove that JavaScript. And you can see here, there's the script. So now I'm going to click parse and save. And then I'll go down here and I can sync up these fields. But you'll notice I don't have all the same fields. So I'm going to need to make sure that I add these right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just duplicate a few fields so that I can make sure I get the right ones. So this is, I'm going to need an address, company name, and birth date. So that's what these are going to be. So this is going to be an address field. And I'm going to change this to enter your address. And I'm going to change this to company name and change this to a custom field, which is all the way at the bottom. Just call this company. Make sure you fill this custom type input field out here. And then this is going to be birthday. That's also going to be a custom field. So I'm going to just call this birthday. Enter your birth date there. And now we should be good to go. So what I'm going to need to do is actually come back in here. I'm going to click parse and save web form one more time to update these fields. Then I can sync these fields. Make sure I get the right one there. Email, phone, address, and then this one is company and birthday. So now those fields are synced. I'm going to click save. I'm going to open this in an incognito window to test. And I'm going to do first name, John, last name, Smith, test email, test phone number, test address, company name, and let's just do 1-1. I'm only 4 years old apparently today. Click submit. and something happened, and I know exactly what it was. So I'm going to show you the error so that you can avoid this error. You're going to go here and you're going to find where it says action right here in the code. You're actually going to need to get your entire ZenPlanner URL for this page. So I'm going to go back to ZenPlanner, and you'll see it's this URL up here that I need. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to highlight what's already here and paste over that and save it. Actually, I'm going to need to actually parse and save the web form again. So I have to do this again. Make sure that this is all synced up correctly. One more. And click save. And now I can test this out. And this should go through. Takes me to my thank you page, and the contact is going to get added to my ZenPlanner account. If I go to people, prospects, and you can see here, here's the contact that I just added in. So the contact is now in ZenPlanner, and I should be able to see there's the birth date I entered and the phone number. And I added some other fields as well, but it looks like those aren't displayed on this screen. So I would have to, look in other fields in ZenPlanner to see those. But that is going to be how you integrate with ZenPlanner.